Episode of the Classic Chronicles. Now, I know what you're thinking. Today's Friday, man. Where is your uh, retro video game review, Izzy? But don't worry, I'll come back with that next week. But for today, I wanted to talk about a modern video game, a brand new video game that just came out, and in this case, I'm going to be talking Mortal Kombat One. So I know I made an entire video on the beta and what it felt like to play with the characters and stuff like that. The six characters that they gave you, but I've figured now since the full game is out, I want to give you my full thoughts and expressions and just tell you how I feel about it. So man, let me to go over the synopsis of Mortal Kombat One. This is a brand new timeline created by Fire God Liu Kang. He's kind of he's the main antagonist of the game. And it's a new world that he created following the events of Mortal Kombat 11, where it was all about time manipulation. This is kind of a fresh start for the not only the Mortal Kombat universe, but the franchise as a whole. So, uh, okay, this let's talk about the story mode a little bit. So the story mode, like I said, it's Liu Kang basically is going around trying to recruit warriors for the Mortal Kombat tournament against Outworld. So and there it's young Raiden, young Kung Lao, Johnny Cage is a huge part of this story. Kenshi is a huge part of this story. It's like every character on the base roster of the game plays a huge part in the story, and there is a huge twist that I will not get into. I do not want to spoil it for you guys. I just finished the story mode recently, and it's probably one of the best story modes that I've played in a long time, especially in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, ever since they started doing story modes, has it's just gotten better and better every year. Um, so yeah, full cinematic cutscenes, and you get to go right into the fight from a cinematic. From you're watching a cinematic, and it happens, and then like the warriors face off with each other, and you're just able to jump right into the fight. Just no messing around, no loading screens, none of that. So um that like I said, there's a very very huge twist in this story, which I'm not gonna get into. But yeah, but what do you call it? You are going to have a fun time playing the story, man. It's very engaging. It's very very hard to put it down. Shout out to my boy Jesse, who has been begging me to talk about the story mode on a private basis, and he said that he finished it in one sitting, and I can see why. Because, like I said, it's very, very addictive uh, to uh, to not want to put it down. But the story mode is not all that Mortal Kombat has. It's a big part of the game, but it's not all that the game comes with. Uh, so uh, so you are, in addition to having a very very awesome story mode, uh, you also have this this mode called Invasions. So Invasions is kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks or something like that, where the story is kind of, you kind of navigate through different parts of the Mortal Kombat universe, and you fight bosses, and you're able to level up your character. There's an RPG element and stuff like that, and it's broken down into seasons. Right now we're in the first season, obviously, because the game just came out. But you know, the next season is gonna be in 4 weeks. So if you haven't beaten the first season yet, and you wanna might want to jump on that before the second season starts. And I was watching the Kombat cast that they did like the day before the premium edition came out, which is the one that I have. Got to play the game a week early. Um, and so what happens is they said that Tyler Lansdowne and Derek, I forgot his last name. He was explaining. We was talking about the invasion mode, and he said that whatever level that you get to, I think you can max. It maxes out at level 40, and whatever level you get to, it resets after the season is over. So once the new season begins, you got to kind of level up again. And the season. I mean, invasions is a great way to level up your characters and level up your characters and unlock some cool stuff and everything like that. The crypt that you get that we're all used to seeing that's been in the last couple of Mortal Kombat games, that's all gone. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a nice RPG element if you when you're done with the story mode and you're looking for something else to do besides the classic towers and online matches and stuff like that. You can definitely jump into Invasions. And let's speaking of towers and stuff like that. Let's talk about the cameo system. So the cameo system is brand new for Mortal Kombat 1. Essentially, it's a system where you pick your base character. From Scorpion to Sub Zero to Sindel to Shang Tsung. If you pre-ordered it, you can get Shang Tsung. I believe you can, even if you didn't pre-order, you can still buy them. I think it's like $5. So if you didn't pre-order it, you can still get Shang Tsung. But no, so you pick your base character and then you pick a cameo character, which are like the nostalgia characters, like Jax and Cyrax and Sector, and my personal favorite cameo character, Striker, Sonya, Darius, who else? Motaro, Goro, uh, obviously Scorpion and Sub Zero, like I just said. I forgot who the other. Uh, I think Serena. From I think she's from. She was in Deadly Alliance. The 3D era. Like that's a big thing with this Mortal Kombat, man. They brought back a lot of 3D era characters. So the 3D era games basically consisted of Mortal Kombat 4, Deadly Alliance, Shaolin Monks, uh, Deception, Armageddon. Those were considered the 3D era games. Like the early and mid 2000s from for PlayStation 3 and Xbox and GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox and GameCube. I'm sorry. Uh, so yeah, and PlayStation 3 also, and uh, yeah. So that's what's considered the 3D era. So the cameo system basically is your partner, your cameo character. It helps you out during. It could be they can be combo starters. They can be allies to kind of aid you in battle, and they aid you with your fatal blow. Like now instead of just the character doing a fatal blow, the base character doing a fatal blow, your cameo character also does a fatal blow, and they also help you with fatalities. So there are cameo fatalities where your cameo character will do a fatality. I know Cyrax's is pretty cool. He has his cameo fatality is in O2 Smoke in Mortal Kombat 3, where he plants bombs and then blows up the whole blows up the entire Earth. And I believe that was his fatality too. So yeah, and he threw it back to his classic fatality. That's pretty cool. I know Jax stomps on you, gets turns big and stomps on you and stuff like that. it's pretty cool. I love watching all the cameo fatalities and everything. So each character has a has two fatalities and a brutalities where certain requirements have to be met. Of course, there is one that you don't have to do anything for, and that's the classic brutality. Basically, to execute a classic brutality, the last hit has to be an uppercut. So when you're in a battle and you're fighting somebody and you uppercut them when they have the last bit of energy that you can possibly get out of them, the brutality will automatically be triggered and you'll just uppercut their head off, and it looks really cool. And your character will do a pose at the end. But yeah, so many cool things, man. Mortal Kombat One is just amazing. Uh, and also you have also in Mortal Kombat One, man, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that there is a mid credit scene at the end of story mode. So definitely don't just skip the credits. Because you want to catch that mid credit scene, and also don't skip the credits because you do get a trophy on the PlayStation 2 or an achievement on the Xbox, and that achievement is thank you for I believe it's called thank you for being a fan or something like that, where all you gotta do is just to unlock that, all you gotta do is basically watch the credits. And thank God they give you that achievement, because that is one long credits sequence. But hey, search your phone, take a break, take a few 5 to 10 minutes to decompress while you're watching the credits after you finish the story mode, because you're gonna need that time. And online, man, I haven't really jumped online yet, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody online, and as you'll see by the gameplay video that I did at the end of this with Reptile, I kind of suck at Mortal Kombat One. So they'll probably annihilate me online. All the players that are much more skilled than I am. But hell, I give the old college try, and I don't do too bad. I take one loss, but hey, it's fine. It's a part of the game. But yeah, the reptile gameplay that's in there, it's really really fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun watching it, and it's just a really 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 cool game. I can't wait to see the combat pack one with Peacemaker, Quan Chi, Ermac, Omni Man, uh, Peacemaker, Quan Chi, Ermac, Omni Man. Uh, there was two other characters in there. I forget. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But also, if you have the premium edition, you get access to a Jean Claude Van Damme skin, which you can equip for Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage essentially turns into Jean Claude Van Damme, and he has lines from all his classic movies, which is pretty cool. Uh, so yeah, man, definitely play Mortal Kombat One. It is available now on Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series S and X, and PlayStation 5. Get it right now, and man, you'll enjoy it. If you've played Mortal Kombat 11, you'll definitely enjoy Mortal Kombat 1, man. Especially with the addition of all the new cameos and stuff like that, and everything else. Oh, and before I get out of here, let me just mention that for you to unlock your character's second fatality, you must get that character to level 14. So play with them in online matches, and or in game, do the towers in game. I noticed, like, if you ramp up the difficulty in on your towers, like if you from medium hard to very hard, and you win matches that way, your character levels up faster. Like if you do it on easy or very easy, it's not gonna happen that way. And I mean, it'll happen, but it's a slow grind. And also, try to do as many fatalities and brutalities as you can, because you definitely level up quicker that way too. So more the more you play the game with style, the quicker that you'll level up. But anyway, yeah, that I just wanted to mention that before I got out of here. But on that note, man, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. I will see you guys in the next one, and enjoy my reptile gameplay. We're gonna go to it right now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Reptile, Cyrax, round one, fight. Round two, fight. Finish him. Reptile wins. Round one, fight! Round two, fight. Brutality. Reptile wins. Round one, fight! Round two, fight! Finish him. Reptile wins. Round one, fight. Finish him. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Finish him. Reptile wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Round one, fight. Round two, fight. Finish him. Fatality. Reptile wins. Round one, fight! Round two, fight. Fatality. Reptile wins. Round one, fight. Round two, fight!
After fleeing Outworld, I hadn't expected to return. But then, I also hadn't expected the new Empress to make me an offer I couldn't refuse. To thank me for helping stop General Shao's rebellion, she asked me to be her emissary to the Zaterrans. Going home, bearing the seal of the royal house, I would show, once and for all, that my mutation wasn't to be feared. That it wasn't a source of shame. To my surprise, I was welcomed. But those warm smiles hid a dark secret. I stumbled upon a trove of official records, which showed that my shape-shifting ability isn't unique. Many Zaterrans are born with it, but are killed by their government to keep it from spreading. Who started this barbaric policy? Who is now enforcing it is unknown. But I will find out. And I will put an end to this madness.